Hi, I am Revathi, Assistant Professor, Department of EEE, SNS College of Engineering. In this case study video of measurement and instrumentation, today's topic is case study on temperature measurement. A problem statement. A determination of temperature of a liquid in a range 0 Celsius to 100 Celsius, where only rough accuracy is required. The situation might be the determination of the temperature of the cooling water for a car engine and its display as a pointer moving across a scale marked to indicate safe and unsafe operating temperature. This is the problem statement question. A case study and the solution is given below. A temperature measurement. What is temperature measurement? The basic definition of a temperature measurement is the temperature is the measurement of the hotness and coldness of a body. It is measured with the help of a device called thermometer. The three units in which temperature is measured are Celsius, Fahrenheit and Kelvin. Hence, there are three different scales for measuring temperature. Types of temperature measurements. Three different scales are commonly used to measure. Fahrenheit, Celsius, Kelvin. Already we have seen in the previous slide. Thermometers measures temperature by using material that expand or contrast when heating or cooling. For example, mercury. Mercury acts as a expanding material in a thermometer for detecting our body temperature. Temperature measurement used for. The probes can be placed in the mouth, rectum or armpit. Mouth. Place the probe under the tongue and close the mouth. Breathe through the nose. Use the lips to hold the thermometer tightly in places. The basic principle of the phenomenon of a measurement of temperature is the measurement of principle is the phenomenon that is used as the basics of a temperature measurement. The measurement principle can be physical, chemical or biological phenomenon. Solution for the problem statement. A solution might be use a thermistor as a sensor. It is cheap and robust. This is the commonly used solution with car engine coolant, which is a temperature sensing and monitoring is easy with the thermistor process. Thermistor as a sensor process. It is cheap and robust when compared to the other methods of cooling and car engine coolant. Temperature sensor. A signal processing, the resistance change of the thermistor has to be converted into a voltage which can be applied across a meter and so converted to a current through it, and hence a reading on the meter related to the temperature. Possible solution involving a potential divider circuit to convert the resistance change into a voltage change. Suppose we use a 4.7 kilo ohms bead thermistor. This has a resistance of 4.7 kilo ohms at 25 degrees Celsius, 15.28 kilo ohms at 0 degrees Celsius and 0.33 Kelvin Celsius ohm at 100 degrees Celsius. The various resistor might be 0 to 10 kilo ohms. It enables the sensitivity of the arrangement to be altered. Assessment. Temperature is measured with a device called. The next question is, temperature is measured using which unit? The next one is, a formula is used to convert from one unit to another unit. Temperature is an average measure of the energy for particle of matter. The next one is, more kinetic energy the higher of an object. As temperature increases, the fluid also increases. The next one is RDT stands for. According to the Kelvin scale, the frozen point of water is. The next one, according to Kelvin scale, the streaming point of water is. According to Fahrenheit scale, the frozen point of water is. Guess and comment the answer in the comment section. Temperature measurement. However, if the variable resistor was set to zero resistance, then without a protective resistor, we can possibly have a large current passed through the thermistor. The protective resistor is there to prevent this occurring. The maximum power that the thermistor can withstand is specified as 250 milliwatt. Thus, with a 6-volt supply, the variable resistor set to zero resistance. The protective resistance of R1 and the thermistor at 100 degrees Celsius, the current through the thermistor is given by V, that's equal to IR, as 6, that's equal to 7 of 0 plus R plus 330, and so the power dissipated by the thermistor is power to the into 330, and so if we want this to be significantly below the maximum possible, hence R needs to be about 15 ohms. Display when the temperature of the thermistor is 0 degrees Celsius, its resistance is 15.28 kilo ohms. If we set the variable resistance as say 5 kilo ohms and the protective resistance as 15 ohms, then the voltage output when the supply is 6 volt. When the temperature rises to 100 degrees Celsius, the output voltage that's equal to 5.63 volt. Thus, over the required temperature range, the voltage output varies from 1.48 volt to 5.68 volt. The voltmeter to cover this range could be used to display the output. In general, calibration of thermometer is by determining their response at temperatures which are specified as the standard values for freezing points and boiling points for pure material. Alternatively, calibration at these and other temperature within the range can be obtained by comparison with the readings given by the standard thermometer. Some of the application of temperature measurements are temperature measurements during live testing of electronic components, room temperature distribution with air conditioners, motor surface temperature, mining and drilling, energy generation and distribution, medical laboratories and examination, industrial process monitoring. Some of the advantages of temperature measurements are the benefits of temperature sensor includes temperature sensors are precise, extremely reliable and have a low cost. Temperature sensors are suitable for both embedded and surface applications. They provide low thermal mass resulting in a fast response time. Thank you.